Don't never die.
All right. A little bit of stretching first, just getting ourselves into our bodies. Deep breath in, swing the arms. Exhale, stretch. Yeah. And stretch. Last one. Shake it up, shake it up. Good. Just walk your feet together. Just give a little bit of easy jog, easy walk. Power walk. There we go. Good. Elbows nice and deep. With your arms and your legs. There we go. You open up. There it is. All right, now we'll clear really fast. We'll go fast. Tap, 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 tap. Good. And then stretch. Up. That's stretch. Both arms. Up. Good. Nice. We're gonna bring the legs together. Side to side. And we'll inline skating. Good. Let's step over the fence now. Go up, up, up. Quick feet here. Step, 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 step. Good. Keep it going. Step, 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 step. Good. Let it touch the side of you.
She gives you her heart, don't you break it. Let your arms be in place, she feels safe. She's the best thing that you'll ever have.
Let's kick behind us now. Cross your arms and do that foot back behind you. Good.
She loves to come all under the sheet.
Inspiring. Good.
And that tries to do. There's still a few everything.
The walking place.
She loves rubbing roots and likes giving gifts, has a hard time accepting a good compliment. She loves her whole family and all of her friends. So if
4,
you're the
3,
one
2, open up.
if she gives you her heart, don't you break it. Let your arms be in place, she feels safe. She's the best
Dribble
thing
now.
that
1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
it feels like the whole world when I came in. Stays side by side with me. She's the best thing that you'll ever have.
Step together.
Passion is my chest can't run your hands through her hair. Whenever she's
You bend down on the floor. And every step up. Bring the knees up. Good. Step over that bed. Good. Side kick. Good arm kick. Both arms or single arm. Good. Yeah. The kick behind. Kick. Kick. little tiny footsteps.
Stand side by side and you'll make it. She's the best thing that you'll ever have. She'll love you.
And then side kicks again. Kick, kick. Step, 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 step.
In a whole other life, there was this girl that I knew. He made me feel like a woman. We were young and silly fools. Anyway, he was in the bed. Full of songs and I'm weak. I wasn't crazy about the words, but the
Two, that kicks behind. Kick, different arm. Good.
Every time we go dancing, I see his strange eyes. Gave him too many chances. I feel like he's too many
All right, let's go slow it down now. Let's take a step back. Back. Arm. Good. Back. Back. Good. Big arm. Up. Up. Nice. And forward now. Step forward. Same thing. Level 1. Keep it forward now. Coming up. Good. Touch that on. Up. 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 Good. We'll do the same muscles, but still the glutes working here. Good. All right. Now it's going to be the side. Step, lift, step, lift. Pull. Back. Pull. Back. Pull. Good. And quit. Very good. We walk it out. Take out our legs. Good. All right, now just focus on ankle. Heel toe. Heel toe. Heel toe. Lift, lift, lift. Got it. Loving your please, everybody. All three. All the way. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Set our heart rate up. Okay. Take them all into. Take a layer off here. We have a lot of props to choose from. You go with the band first. Take a band. Give yourself a lot of layers to start. Warm up still. We do our plie. Knees and toes turning out the same direction. Pull, release, pull, release.
Where did you come from, baby?
Good.
How did you know I needed you?
Stretch your collarbones here.
How did you know I needed you so badly? How did you know I give my heart gladly? Yesterday, I was one of the lonely people. Now you're not supposed to see.
Keep the arms overhead. left. Good. In front of you. Good. Hold that core, everybody. Don't stop the core. Yes. And then hold it here. Let's hold it to one side. Hold the next with that arm. Good. Stretching it out. Four, three, two, one. Good. Come back to the knee. Let's take it out. Excellent. Great. We have a couple more stretches we're going to do. The next one, we're going to do a little forward bend. You're going to do the same position, but the toes are pointing forward instead of out here. And we keep the band overhead. Hold it down. So just see if you can go back and forth here. Feel like you move from your hips. So anchor with your abdominals, anchor with your core, and kind of screw your hands here. And arms to follow rhythm. Bothering your back at all, bend your knees. Yes. Good. See if you can hold it down now. See if you can hold it there. And then, if you can, put one hand on the floor and then switch the other arm up. With the band. With the band. Come back. And see if it works for you. Put the hand on the opposite knee instead. A little easier, right? So be kind to yourself here and see what you can do. Good. Stretch it out. Hold that core, bend the knees if needed. Okay. Good. 4, 2, 3, 4. Roll it up. Good. Then take it band behind your back. Hold this about shoulder width apart. Stretch. Forward. Open up your chest. Stretch your pecs, shoulders, everything. Good. So good. You can sing a lot. Shake it out from there. Excellent. So let's dig into a little bit of the strength work now. While we're still stretching and working on mobility too. This is how this class goes, right? Multitask. Okay, so let's take our band. The right knee forward. Your right foot. Step the left leg back here. Let's get your back here. We're going to pull the band. Good. Yeah, so more like a rolling than we're. Yeah, good. Good. Nice. Keep. Back. Then, it's a full body exercise. Back to the take it out. All right. It's already hard using the band. How hard can it be with everything? Get it out our weights. But let's add the Franklin ball in first. Our body here. Your feet parallel, your hips square, keep the knees from buckling in or out here. Keep a nice streamlined position. Take the band on round back through this page. And you drop into the semi squat. Work that for down. And the ball. Good. I'm going to turn on music. This is a cardio mission. You can tell it's like, we'll just keep going the whole hour. No rest here. Good. Bring your abdominals to meet you this too. Okay, arms up, press. Press. Get your shoulders, get your core working. Press from the back. You want to round the spine a little bit. Come back to neutral. Round spine. Use your core muscles to get that round of the back here. And you don't have to round the spine. You can just keep the back neutral too. That's it. Yeah. Good. All right, here's the 3 props of the day workout. I mean, let's get this done early today because it's late, right? And we might get out early if we're good. So we have our hands, we have our band, we have our ball. Let's pick up our toning balls. All right, here we go. I'm holding on toning balls. I got my band. Now, see if you can get the band to wrap a little bit around here, or at least hold it between the thumb and the rest of the fingers so it doesn't snap or move away from you. All right, so you're basically doing the same exercise. You can give us a little tighter band. So we're doing the same thing here. Press. Come back. Press. Yeah. The feeling of this exercise completely different muscles working, different focus. Might even feel easier for some here. Yes. Very nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Because we don't feel our arms fatigue this class, but today I think we will. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to reverse all of this. So I got a toning ball, stick in my band. Here we go. Now the band is in front of me, and I'm holding it, and holding my toning ball. Okay. So I kind of have this grip going on. The band is here, and the toning ball here. I'm still holding on to my Franklin ball. Like I said, it's the multitasking workout today. Let's see how we can do this. Okay, a little bit like you're lifting a heavy barbell now. Doing a same position and getting myself ready with a little bending the knees here. Bend back, come forward. Bend back, come forward. Try to keep a little tension on the band the whole time. Very good. But what's interesting here, if you have an injury, you're going to feel it one side is a little off. Like I have my right shoulder's not as strong. It's much harder because we have multiple resistance planes here. Gravity and the toning balls and the band all working together. How are those arms doing? Good. Two more. One. Good. There was no tension left in my band at the end of that. Good job. All right. Cardio. Put the strength ball away. Keep your toning ball hand here. Start this without the toning ball though. All right, so this is a crossover side leg exercise. So we're going to step onto the band with both feet. So we're here. I think we don't even need to cross the band actually, because I feel like you can just step your feet out even wider to move tension, right? So keep up the ends of the band, hands up to your hips, straighten up your back here. Let me just do a little semi-squat and a kick. 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 Yeah. Good. Let's see if we can get a simple leg kick here with it. Kick. Down. Kick. Down. Kick. Down. Kick. Now you could do this double tempo. Kick. 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 Yeah. Woo! You got it. Kick. 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 Switching legs. Start slow here. And now we try tempo. Kick, 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 kick. Go on, hold that. Yes. Wow. And come back. And keep it closer and smaller. What can we do from here? I mean, I feel like we're kind of charting new territory today. Okay. What about those two balls? Pick them up and hold on to your band. Okay. We're not going to be here for a long time. This might be hard to do for several reasons here. But things I could do in this now. I'm holding the toning ball and I'm holding the band and I'm pulling up to one side. Yeah. Good. What you can do here is concentrate on the side that's going down. Feel those muscles there. Allow that stretch. Good. Yeah. Stand on both feet here. Stand on your band. Good. Very nice. As soon as we get to rest on one side, we take over on the other. But we want to stretch up and strengthen and lengthen the spine in the middle at the same time here. Good. we come back to release. Marvelous job here. Step off the band. Take our playing ball. Very good. I think we're going to allow for one more exercise here before we come to the mat. Okay. Stand on your foot. Starting with my left leg. Step your right foot into the band. And feel free to grab onto your wall at home or anywhere in the room, or not. Try it as a balance exercise. Finish doing leg circles now, or rond de jambe as we call it. I just pop ballet, so kind of in that world right now. You can even start in a little turnout if you wanted to, or parallel. We're going to go ahead and bring one leg forward, out, and then back. Yes. Yeah. So it's work both for the leg that's stuck in the band here, and it's work for the leg that we're balancing. Good. Step back. Nice. Two more on this side. You can do it. Yes. Good. Switch side. So one of the many benefits of this exercise, besides obviously the balance, is to really become aware of all the muscles wrapping around our hip, the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, the deep hip flexors. You feel all of them here, both on the standing leg and the working leg. So let's try it on this side, and we go forward. It doesn't really matter which way you want to start your rond de jambe, but you want to go in both directions here. Then 2 minutes before come up to the corner. Yeah. And now let's go back. Beautiful. Good. In the zone now. Last one, everybody. Come back and release. And we're at the halfway point. We're past the halfway point. Woo-hoo! Home stretch. Let's get our mats out, everybody. Let's do some mat work. Great job. Woo! And we did the triple props already. Very good. Good. So let's come down to the floor. Do stuff. You're not already there, so we're going to stop here. And let's go into Pilates half of it. So we're going to do a little more strengthening to using our props here. We want to take advantage of that. So keep your all your props handy. You start with 2 props here. We're going to start with the ball and our band. And let's do a little shoulder, scapula, neck workout of this. And I have to turn around so I can see what I'm doing here. But kind of put this band as flat as you can across the mat. You want to come back and put that one there. Posture here. Hold into our ball. And for now, we can just kind of actually allow the body to rest a little bit after all that hard work. So you stay on your back here, press the ball with your knees and just getting a little bit of Pilates breath going. Press and release. Don't have to lift your hips or anything, just moving or just pressing the ball. Very good. And then let's take our band here and just grab the band between the thumbs and the rest of your fingers and just doing a teeny tiny shoulder shrug here. So you kind of get into your scapula muscles here. With the elbows straight, we move up and then down. Keep the spine long here. And then stay with your arms right in the middle. Scissors. Easy, easy. Still do this. Have a nice recovery. Relax your lower back. Very good. And then we're going to take ourselves up with the band as we roll up and just reach for your ball. Come back down. Press the ball a little bit. Let's see if you can stay underneath the spine and come up. Let's go back down. And just let's go a little bit on a diagonal. So you take your arms over to one side here. Other side. Good. Let me stop back in the middle now. And here's a little trick you're going to do. So see if your band is long enough for this. Otherwise, you can just cross your hands behind your head. But think that you take your band and cross it behind your head. You actually cross the ends of the band here. And then hold on to whatever you have left. And then we'll cross here. Allows us to rest our head and then curl up from there. Yes. We're still holding our head, then with the band, press the ball and roll your body up from there. Good. Good. Keep going, everybody. See how that goes. And like I said, if it doesn't work with the band crossing here, you can just keep your hands behind your head too. That works. So you want to get into that ab prep here. Your core muscles working and your neck is getting stretched here too with the help of the band. Good. Let's stay up there now. Let's do a pulse. Blow out the candle. Pulse and pulse and pulse. Pulse and press the ball. Press the ball. Press the ball. Keep it going, everybody. Good. Press, press, press. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo! Very nice work. Okay, we did that. It's flying colors here. Let's take the band out. Relax for a moment here. Get our hands to be free for a moment without any other thing to do besides just staying on our mat here. Still in hip rolls. We can tuck under, roll the spine. Let's get a feeling for the back moving here, and then roll back down. It's easy. Roll it up. Roll it back. Very good. Just a little bit of an intermission. We're going to kind of reconnect the back body a little bit more, including our glutes and hamstrings. Good. Last one. Roll it up. Come back down. And relax. Good. Now let's take the ball out from there. Lift your hips up now and then stay up there as you place the ball underneath your sacrum. Now, before we get too much into them, see if you have your toning balls handy here. Okay. So we're gonna do a couple of different things. Start with the feet first, walking up and down, in and out of tabletop. This is going to be a way for us to check to see that we still keep our core support here. Keep your arms by your side. Walk one foot up. Walk the other foot up. Then set the first foot down. Second foot down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now let's start with the other foot first. Let's start with the left foot. Then back down. Up. And then back down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Great. All right, so we know we have pretty good stability here. Now let's see if we can do a little bit of work when we have both legs up in the air. Let's see how comfortable are we with this. Can we keep our hands on the floor? Can we take our hands off the floor altogether? Let's just try that out. Wherever you are here, hands or no hands. Push the legs out now. Extend, come back. We've been doing a lot of really advanced work with the Franklin ball here, so this is like the next step, right? Stretch your legs out, come back. With hands or no hands here, yes. Very good. All right, take a ball, the toning balls here, and now you can do this a couple of different ways. You can keep one foot on the floor if you like. I'm gonna do a chest press here. And see if you can do the other leg. Okay. Can we do both legs? Yes. Very good. Stay in your Franklin ball and return the palms in. The chest flies. Breathe in to open, exhale to close. Good. And let's see if we can do one arm at a time. Ooh, maybe this time we can have to put one foot on the floor. Try it. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Yes. This is another ninja exercise, another Jedi exercise here. Last week it was balancing the Franklin ball on the knees. This is balancing ourselves on the Franklin ball. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then come back. Yeah. Tony balls away. Now let's do our scissor. 1, 2. Stretching out the legs. Breathe. Breathe. Zip up the core here. Reach and reach. Kick and kick. Good. Four, 3, 2, One. Let's do a little reach for that leg. Now when we stretch and relax. Circle our ankles. And we switch legs. Very nice. Let's have you come down from there. Very good. We're almost at the finish line. Great job, everybody. Hang on here for the last part of our workout today. Okay, let's finish strong. Let's come up into let's come up to a kneeling position. Do some biceps here. And let's do this. A couple of ways we can do this actually. One thing we can try to do here is to move the hand behind our ankles. And this is kind of tough because if we lift our feet up, we face plant, right? So you want to curl your toes under, then you want to push your hips forward. You want to keep the palms facing in. And the way how you do this so it's safe is not to bring the arms too far forward. But just feel you can start with the elbows kind of by your sides here and then curl in. Just kind of get the feeling for this. Good. And then once we feel, okay, this is not so bad, then we can start building it up a little bit more. Yeah. Very good. I have to give you a lot of credit today. Not only are you willing to work out at a much later hour, but you're also willing to try all the crazy things that I have in store for you today. It's worse in every sense here. But can you feel how much of this actually is working the core? We even have to push down with our legs here and maintain our glutes. Otherwise, who knows where we're going to end up here. Good. Woo-hoo. Nice job. Take a little break here. Very good. Okay, so before we get down from this contraption here, or this focus, let's do boxing too. Give yourself all the band you have here because you're probably going to need that as you throw that arm forward. Punch. Punch. And those of you who do reformer with me, you would agree that this is not that far from what we would do on the reformer. So just like kneeling on the reformer, same thing. Resistance, balance, core work, all of it. Here we go. Punch. Punch. Good. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! That was hard. Okay. Now we're going to go come to our stomach and we're going to do triceps and then we're going to start thinking about stretching. So let's come down to a prone position here. Keep it simple here today. We're just going to bring the band down to our hip. Keep the belly. Shoulders kind of move out of the way a little bit, and then we just stretch your bodies up and back down. Now you have that combination of lifting the arms up and pulling out to the sides. So notice here, if you don't feel the upper arms that much, you can always make the band a little bit tighter. And then we can just lift it up a little higher. Yes. Very good. Bring the core in here too. Don't forget about your abdominals. Now turn the palms down. Do the same thing here. So immediately it gets harder, right? That's a harder angle to work for our triceps. Good. And then we can just pull the back in space here, touch with the lower back, starting to get the feet here. And then just pulse your arms. Pulse and lift and lift and lift and reach and pulse and pulse. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Big cross up. Stretch the core a little bit on your way up here. Feels really good. Do that one more time. Press up. And go into child's pose. Stretch your back, stretch everything. Maybe roll up slowly here. Take a moment. Very good. All right, so because I had to use 3 props in this class, we can start the stretch a couple of minutes early. I think we sort of have earned that today. Let's do that. We have a little stretch that we can do with the band that is actually really nice. So make some room for yourself around your mat here so you can stretch out your arms and legs, and then grab your flex band here. This is a good way to release a lot of the hip muscles that we worked a lot with the band and the ball earlier. So let's have you come back into your back. You can start here with the right leg and keep the left foot on the floor. For the first one, you might want to have the left leg up like this, so you can keep it straight, whatever your body wants to do. We stretch that right foot up here. And then start with a little pointing and flexing of that right foot here. You tell our bodies kind of starting to settle into more of a relaxed state here. Pulse is coming down. Breath gets a little longer, deeper. And then take the band into your left hand. Let the band cross over a little bit here first. Pull on that foot. And the higher up you pull that leg, the deeper the stretch here. And then you can let the foot go all the way across here. Maybe the foot is even landing on the floor. You feel like you get a full body twist here to let the right arm extend out behind you. For some people, it feels good to bend the bottom leg here. You can see if that works for you. And then take the right arm and let the right arm pick up the band and swing that leg now over to the right. Keep the left leg on the floor. And be careful to pick up the band again, and I'm going to switch legs here. Let's put the left foot into the band. Keep the right leg on the floor, bend the knee or straighten up the leg here and then pull your flex. And then take the leg carefully across the midline, a little bit over to the right, but feel like you're still keeping contact with the left hip on the floor. And pull that left foot up towards the right shoulder for a deeper stretch. And then when you feel ready, let the hips rotate over so the left foot can come down, maybe all the way to the floor. And then we stretch the left arm out behind us. Bend one or both legs here. And then swing the left arm over to pick up the band with the left hand. Now stretch out on the left leg out there. Keep your hips on the floor. Keep your lower back as relaxed as possible. And then carefully swing the leg back here. Now have your chest. Rock a little side to side. And then we roll and just sort of tuck and roll here and come up from there. So sit up, and we're doing a little work on the tricep too, since we did so much arm work today. We start with the back muscles first, rounding into a little C. The neck and shoulders relax here. Then we come back and take our hands behind our back, interlace our fingers. And if you want to, you can bend your body forward here. And then we release from there, taking the left hand behind your back, between your shoulder blades, or wherever we can reach. With the right hand, gently guide the left elbow over and across here. Maybe we want to do a little side bend there. That feels good. Come back. Do that again. And then opening up from there. Putting the right hand between the shoulder blades. Use the left arm to very carefully pull on that right elbow. Stay nice and tall here. And then bend a little bit to the side. And then we come back to release. We open up our arms, hands on our knees. Take a moment to center ourselves. Shake out the shoulders. Let's take a full and deep breath in here. Full breath out. And deep breath in. And let's take a deep breath in for good health. And thank you, class. Lots of gratitude to you today for doing this. Woohoo! We made it through.